The common entry point for new founders is an expectation of rapid, frictionless growth. They build their plans around venture capital and polished strategy slides, imagining a business that scales purely through digital funnels. On the surface, data supports this. India's internet base hit 958 million in 2025, and UPI processed 21 billion transactions. Yet, despite massive digital access, digital-only early-stage businesses are failing. The infrastructure exists, but doesn't guarantee survival. Many of these failures stem from the same pattern, launching with 15 different products instead of one, and burning through capital on aesthetic social media ads while the business bleeds cash on logistics and returns. The ground reality of the Indian market is built on extreme price sensitivity, hyper-local relationships, and operators who survive on very low overhead. When high-overhead strategies designed for high-margin Western markets meet the relationship-heavy reality of local Indian trade, the business often runs out of cash before it earns a single repeat customer. Effective commerce in India requires geographical customization. A channel strategy that works in a metro city often fails when copied into a neighboring district. Urban users prioritize speed and app-based convenience. However, in Tier 2 cities and rural areas, where 57 reaching institutional buyers or securing bank loans requires a transition into formal systems like GST and UDIM registration. For early-stage companies, a hybrid model that anchors digital reach in visible local trust consistently outperforms pure online plays. Even in low-ticket categories, Indian customers compare multiple options aggressively before committing to a purchase. This behavior is a response to risk. Buyers fear receiving poor quality, being overcharged, or finding zero support after the payment is made. While buyers are price-sensitive, they are rarely just looking for the lowest number. They pay for a product when the value and the reliability of the seller are both obvious. This split screen shows how to handle that sensitivity. On the left, a blunt discount often triggers suspicion about quality. On the right, providing a transparent, itemized bundle, including specific tests and a service guarantee, directly addresses the buyer's anxiety. Many deals in India close only after the third or fourth professional reminder. A lack of consistent follow-up is often the primary reason sales stall. Successful selling in this environment depends entirely on the systematic and continuous removal of buyer fear before the transaction. Daily operational sloppiness, like late deliveries or rude responses, can destroy a brand's reputation faster than any marketing campaign can build it. This chart highlights a common path to bankruptcy. Rising revenue creates an illusion of success, but cash flow is dropping towards zero. This gap occurs when businesses wait weeks for customer payments, even as vendor bills are due immediately. Zerodha is a clear example of prioritizing operation over noise. They focused on building a simpler, transparent product with flat pricing, scaling without the heavy marketing spend typically seen in their industry. Similarly, Lijjat was a national brand through collective production discipline and a distribution network that ensured consistency in a fragmented mass market. Survival depends on tracking specific metrics: lead conversion rates, vendor defect rates, and daily cash collections. Consistent daily tracking and operational discipline are what transform a busy business into a profitable one. Scaling a business while its foundational delivery is still inconsistent only spreads the severe operational problems much faster. Positive unit economics, and stable logistics, and predictable repeat orders. If the current revenue depends entirely on the founder's personal hustle rather than a repeatable system, the business is not ready to scale. New digital tools, such as the ONDC network, are lowering entry barriers for thousands of sellers. This means local competition can emerge and adapt quickly. In a market with infinite competition, survival depends on a founder's resilience and their capacity to resolve repetitive daily problems. Long-term success in the Indian market follows the consistent execution of a reliable, low-friction system.